जेठा पाण्याची बाटली. A very good afternoon, all of you. Am I audible? Please let me know if I'm audible. Hello, everyone. So, on behalf of Intelletics, I'm introducing or I'm continuing, let me say, the fifth lecture on the First War of Independence, 1857. See, I have already solved up around 130 MCQs on this particular chapter. And before I start, let me first make you understand that this is as per the reduced syllabus which has been given by the council. Because today morning I received a call asking whether this is as per the reduced syllabus being quoted by the council. So let me clarify it. Yes, it is exactly as per the syllabus which is being reduced as per the council. Okay, and as I have mentioned in the earlier lecture as well, I framed 300 MCQs on the First War of Independence 1857, of which we have completed solving 130. So today I am going to continue from 131. So hope you have studied and you are going to solve the MCQs with much ease after you have revised up your syllabus. Okay, so here we go with question number 131. Places like dash and dash were wholly held by the Indian soldiers. A. Delhi and Bangalore. B. Delhi and Allahabad. C. Bengal and Delhi. D. Madras and Delhi. So I'm expecting you to answer places like dash and dash were wholly held by the Indian soldiers. Thank you, Mahi. I'm good. How are you? I expect you to answer very fast. Come on. So places like dash and dash were wholly held by the Indian soldiers. Come on, answer. Well, the answer for this question is B. It is Delhi and Allahabad which were wholly held by the Indian soldiers. So Mahi, aap galat ho bacha. Question number 132. The several war or wars in which England was engaged outside India was or were dash. A. Persian, that is Iranian war. B. The Crimean War. C. The Chinese War. D. All of these. So, what should be the answer for question number 132? The several war or wars in which England was engaged outside India was or were dash. Come on, answer. Well, the answer for this question is D. All of these. So the Persian, that is Iranian War, the Crimean War, and the Chinese War, all of which are the wars in which England was engaged outside India. Coming to the next question, number 133, the British Army suffered major reverses in dash. A. First Afghan War, which lasted from 1838 to 1842. B. Punjab Wars from 1845 to 1849. C. The Crimean War from 1853 to 1856. And D. All of the above. So the British Army suffered major reverses in dash. The correct answer for this question is D. So the British Army suffered major reverses in the First Afghan War, the Punjab Wars, as well as the Crimean War. Coming to the next question, number 134. Match the following columns and select the appropriate option. You have two columns, column 1, column 2. In column 1, you have A. First Afghan War, B. Punjab War, C. Crimean War, and in column 2, you have first as 1853 to 1856, second 1838 to 1842, and third 1845 to 1849. And your options are A, in which A is 1, B is 2, and C is 3. B, in which A is 2, B is 3, and C is 1. C, in which A is 3, B is 2, and C is 1. And D, wherein A is 2, B is 1, and C is 3. So what should be the correct option here, matching up the columns? Come on, answer. Well, the answer for this question is B. A2, that is the First Afghan War, lasted from 1838 to 1842, the Punjab War from 1845 to 1849, the Crimean War from 1853 to 1856. Coming to the next question, number 135, which was the major event or events that took place in 1855 to 1856? And your options are A. The Santal tribesmen of Bihar and Bengal, armed with axes and bows, rose up against the British. B. Temporarily swept away the British rule from Bihar and Bengal. C. It was revealed that the Indian soldiers could defeat the British army. D. All of the above. Come on, answer. Yes, Kunal, Chetan, Sagar, Ravi, Kushbu. Come on, answer. So, which was the major event or events that took place in 1855 to 1856? Well, the answer for this question is D. All of these. So, the Santal tribesmen of Bihar and Bengal, armed with axes and bows, rose up against the British. They were temporarily swept away from Bihar and Bengal, and it was revealed that the Indian soldiers could defeat the British army. Coming to the next question, number 136, what was the impact of the Santal uprising? A. The British rule was temporarily swept away from their area. B. It broke the myth that the British are invincible. C. The Indian soldiers realized that they could defeat British army. D. All of the above. Answer me for question number 136. What was the impact of the Santal uprising? Yes, Shreyas, Leena, Sandeep. Answer. Gauri, Yashasri, Prasad, Pradnya. What should be the answer for question number 136? Well, the answer for this question should be D, all of these. The impact of the Santal uprising is that the British rule was temporarily swept away from their area. It broke the myth that the British are invincible, and the Indian soldiers realized that they could defeat the British army. Coming to the next question, number 137, the wages of the Indian soldiers dash A were inadequate to support their families, B were more than enough to support their families, C was 8 times less than the salary of the British soldiers, D both A and C. So, what is correct about the wages of the Indian soldiers? Well, the correct answer is D, both A and C. So the wages of the Indian soldiers were inadequate to support their families, and they were almost 8 times less than the salary of the British soldiers. Coming to the next question, number 138, the British decided to replace the old fashioned musket in the year dash. A 1865, B 1856, C 1839, D 1864. Come on, answer. Well, the correct answer for this question is B. The British decided to replace the old fashioned musket in the year 1856. Coming to the next question, number 139. The British authorities decided dash A. To replace the old fashioned musket and field rifle with the Brown Bess. B. To replace the old fashioned musket called the Brown Bess by the new Enfield rifle. C. To replace old musket with Brown Bess. D. None of the above. Answer me for question number 139. Answer me for question number 139. The answer is B. Okay, so Mahi and Kiran, you're correct. The British authorities decided to replace the old fashioned musket called the Brown Bess by the new Enfield rifle. Correct. Coming to the next question, number 140. The loading process of the Enfield rifle involved dash. A. Bringing the cartridge to the mouth. B. Biting off the top greased paper with the teeth. C. Cutting off the top greased paper and breaking the cartridge. D. Both A and B. So the loading process of the Enfield rifle involved dash. Come on, answer. Is it A. Bringing the cartridge to the mouth? Is it B. Biting off the top greased paper with teeth? Is it C. Cutting off the top greased paper and breaking the cartridge? Is it D. Both A and B? Well, The answer for this question is D. That is both A and B. Okay, so the loading process of the Enfield rifle involved bringing the cartridge to the mouth as well as biting off the top greased paper with teeth. Coming to the next question, number 141, there was a rumor in the Bengal regiment that dash A. The greased cartridge had the fat of cow or pig. B. The greased cartridge had fat of dog and cow. C. The greased cartridge was dangerous. D. None of the above. So, what was the rumor in the Bengal regiment? The correct answer is A. The rumor in the Bengal regiment was that the greased cartridge had the fat of cow or pig. Coming to the next question, number 142. The introduction of the greased cartridges dash A was good for the soldiers. B was a deliberate move to defile Hindu and Muslim religions. C was done to increase the efficiency of the rifle. D none of the above. So, what was the reason behind the introduction of the greased cartridges? Why was it done? Come on, answer. Well, the correct answer for this question is B. The introduction of the greased cartridges was a deliberate move to defile Hindu and the Muslim religions. Coming to the next question, number 143, the sepoys were convinced that the introduction of the greased cartridges was a deliberate move to defile Hindu and Muslim religions as dash. A. Cow and pig are sacred to both the religions. B. Pig is a taboo to Muslims. C. Cow is sacred to the Hindus. D. Both B and C. Answer me for question number 143. Well, the correct answer is D. The sepoys were convinced that the introduction of the greased cartridges was a deliberate move to defile Hindu and Muslim religions, as pig is a taboo to the Muslims and cow is sacred to the Hindus. Coming to the next question, number 144, it's an assertion and a reasoning type of question wherein the assertion says the Hindu and the Muslim soldiers refused to use the cartridges. The reason, the cartridges were greased with the fat of cow or pig, and cow is sacred to Hindus and pig is a taboo to Muslims. And your options are A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. And D. Assertion and reason both are false. Come on, answer. Well, the answer for question number 144 is A. That is, both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Coming to the next question, number 145. Assertion says the Hindu and the Muslim soldiers staged an uprising. The reason, they were forced to use the greased cartridges. And your options are A. Both assertion and reason are true and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. Assertion is true but the reason is false. And D. Both assertion and reason are false statements. So what should be the answer for question number 145? Yes, students, very good. You're answering it right. It is A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. That is, the Hindu and the Muslim soldiers definitely had staged up an uprising because they were forced to use the greased cartridges. Coming to the next question, question number 146. First War of Independence is also known as dash. A. The Indian Mutiny. B. The Sepoy Mutiny. C. The Revolt of 1857. And D. All of the above. I guess it's a very, very easy question for you to answer. So it's D, that is all of the above. So the First War of Independence is also known as the Indian Mutiny or Sepoy Mutiny or Revolt of 1857. Coming to the next question, number 147. Who was the Governor General during the Revolt of 1857? A. Lord Canning. B. Lord Irwin. C. Lord Lytton. D. Lord Wellington. So what is the answer for question number 147? Who was the Governor General during the revolt of 1857? Come on, answer. Well, the answer for this question is A. It was Lord Canning who was the Governor General during the revolt of 1857. Okay. Coming to the next question, number 148. Who was the prominent leader in Lucknow during the revolt of 1857? And your options are A. Rani Lakshmi Bai, B. Begum Hazrat Mahal, C. Kuwar Singh, and D. Bahadur Shah Zafar. Who was the prominent leader in Lucknow during the revolt of 1857? Give me the answer. Come on. The answer is B. That is, Begum Hasrat Mahal was a prominent leader in Lucknow during the revolt of 1857. Coming to the next question, number 149. The Indian Rebellion of 1857 was dash. A. Was a major but ultimately unsuccessful one. B. Was an uprising in India. C. Against the rule of the British East India Company. And D. All of these. So the Indian Rebellion of 1857 was dash. And the correct answer for this question is D. All of these. It was a major but ultimately successful one. It was an uprising in India. C. The rule of British East India Company. It was against the rule of the British East India Company. And D. All of these. Now question number 150. The Battle of Plassey dash. A. Was the first attempt of the British to rule India. B. Marked the beginning of firm foothold of the East India Company in Eastern India. C. Established the East India Company in North India. D. None of the above. So the Battle of Plassey dash. Well, the answer for this question is B. The Battle of Plassey marked the beginning of firm foothold of the East India Company in eastern India. Okay, coming to the next question, number 151. In the Battle of Buxar, dash. A. The East India Company army defeated Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. Option B. The British received the right to collection of revenue in the provinces of Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. C. The East India Company was defeated by the Indians. D. Both A and B. So answer me. In the Battle of Buxar, dash. Well, the answer for this question is D. Both A and B. In the Battle of Buxar, the East India Company army defeated Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II, as well as the British received the right to collection of revenue in the provinces of Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. Coming to the next question, number 152. General Wellesley accelerated expansion of the company territories by dash. A. Subsidiary alliance policy. B. Direct military annexation. C. Business expansion. And D. Both A and B. Well, the answer for question number 152 is D. Both A and B. General Wellesley accelerated expansion of the company territories by subsidiary alliance policy as well as direct military annexation. Okay, so guys, it's good to see you here, and it's nice that you all are participating. Please ensure that if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and ask your friends to subscribe, as well as hit the bell icon so that you get to know about the upcoming videos we are doing. Definitely much more than what we have started with for the ICSE 10th standard students. So please spread a word about us. We will certainly help you with solving the MCQs from all the subjects and all the chapters, but I need your active participation in this. Okay, so please subscribe to our channel. And on behalf of Intelletics, I wish you all the best. So going ahead with the next question, question number 153. Sir Hugh Rose described whom as the best and the bravest military leader of the rebel? A. Begum Hazrat Mahal. B. Rani Lakshmi Bai. C. Kuwar Singh. D. Bahadur Shah Zafar. So Sir Hugh Rose described whom as the best and the bravest military leader of the rebel? What should be the answer for this question number 153? Well, the answer is B. It was Rani Lakshmi Bai, for whom Sir Hugh Rose described her as the best and the bravest military leader of the rebel. Coming to the next question, number 154. Who is the author of the book The First Indian War of Independence 1857 to 1859? A. Karl Marx. B. Sayyid Ahmad Khan. C. R.C. Mazumdar. D. D.S.N. Sen. What should be the answer for question number 154? Who is the author of the book The First Indian War of Independence? Come on, answer. Well, the answer for this question is A. It was Karl Marx. who is the author of the book The First Indian War of Independence, 1857 to 1859. Coming to the next question, number 155, consider the following statements related to the cause of 1857 revolt and select the right one. A. It was a great disparity in the salaries between the Indian and the European soldiers. B. The Indian sepoys were treated with contempt by their European officers. C. The sepoys were sent to distant parts of the empire but were not paid any extra allowance. D. All of the above. So, what should be the answer for question number 155? The answer is D. The great disparity in the salaries between the Indian and the European soldiers, the way the Indian sepoys were treated with contempt by the European officers, and also the factor that the sepoys were sent to distant parts of the empire but were not really paid any extra allowance, led to the cause of 1857 revolt. Coming to the next question, number 156, which of the following is one of the social reasons for 1857 revolt? A. The English could not establish any social relationship with the Indians. B. The racial arrogance of the British created a difference between the rulers and the ruled. C. Both A and B. D. The company's trade policy destroyed Indian handicrafts. Come on, four more to go. We will stop at question number 160. And in the next lecture that will be conducted tomorrow, we should be completing 200 MCQs. Well, the answer for this question is C. The social reasons responsible for the revolt of 1857 are the first being the English could not establish any social relationship with the Indians, and also the racial arrogance of the British created a difference between the rulers and the ruled. Coming to the next question, number 157, which of the following leader associated with the Bharat in Uttar Pradesh during the 1857 revolts? And your options are A. Shah Maul, B. Maulavi Ahmadullah Shah, C. Tatya Tope, D. Veer Kunwar Singh. So, who was the leader who was associated with the Bharat in Uttar Pradesh? Well, the answer for this question is A. It was Shah Maul, who was associated with the Bharat in Uttar Pradesh during the 1857 revolt. Coming to question number 158, who among the following British officials suppressed the revolt of Jhansi? A. Colin Campbell, B. Henry Havelock, C. Henry Lawrence, D. Hugh Rose. So, who was the British officer who suppressed the revolt of Jhansi? Well, the answer for this question is C. It is Henry Lawrence, who was a British official who suppressed the revolt of Jhansi. Coming to the second last question for today's session, that is question number 159. Consider the following statement or statements related to the administrative causes of the 1857 revolt and select the correct one. A. Deprivation of the traditional ruling classes of their luxury due to the establishment of the company's suzerainty over the Indian states. B. Introduction of new and revenue system which snatched the land from the cultivator and gave it to the moneylender or the traitor. C. Lord Canning's announcement to that Mughals would lose the title of king and be mere princes. D. None of the above. So answer me for question number 159. Come on, girls, boys, answer. ICSE students, you have to be quick enough in answering. This is the real reason why I often keep on telling you read word to word, line to line from your textbook. And the correct answer for this question is C. Lord Canning's announcement to that of the Mughals would lose the title of king and be mere princes was the statement related to the administrative cause of the 1857 revolt. Coming to the last question for the session, that is 160. During the 1857 mutiny, who among the following was the Governor General of India? A. Lord Elgin, B. Lord Canning, C. Lord Dalhousie, D. Lord Elibor. It's a sort of a repeated question, so you should be fast enough in answering this. Well, the answer is B. Lord Canning. Lord Canning, during the 1857 mutiny, was the Governor General of India. So, friends, I'm stopping over here at question number 160. See you soon in the next lecture that would be scheduled for tomorrow. Timing you will get to know only when you set up a reminder for this. Okay, and we shall be completing till question number 200. After completing 300 MCQs on this particular chapter, we shall certainly go to some other subject. If you have any suggestions, anything that you want from Intelletics Institute, we are most happy to help you out. So please, please, please feel free to ask us, give your suggestions, your comments, and we are certainly waiting for it. Thank you so much for being with me and keep studying. Thank you.